What a fantastic day of basketball we have at Sumter here. We have consolation and championship games for the Muskogee County Region Tournament, and this is going to be a blast. Brett Barringer, Richard Aldridge giving you a call all day long. Without further ado, I'm the man who's going to call the next two games. He's been on the last 4 days. I don't know if he slept, and all he does is eat, sleep, breathe basketball right now. He's your hometown hero, Big Rich. Richard, what are you looking forward to today, man?
Well, thank you, Thrift. Looking forward to a great matchup between two teams trying to get the third seed. I mean, that's a very important spot, especially when it comes to tournament play. It could be the difference of having to take on the number one overall seed in the first round or taking on maybe a number two seed that you kind of might get a road victory. But yeah, Sumter County and Shaw, they split the season series. Shaw won down in Americus. Sumter County won down in America. Shaw actually beat Sumter County at home, and so they're trying to salvage the season series for the right for third place.
Is that
Trying to get a third seed. That's a very important spot, especially when it comes to tournament. All right, we're about ready to start this one. Lauren Harris for Sumter County going to tip it off. And Asia Scott for Shaw. Your starting five, we got Riley, Jada Lee, Asia Scott, Kashai Walcott, and Brooke Ship. And Lauren Harris for Sumter County controls the tip. And we are underway here at Carver High School, the consolation round for the girls. Princess Covington shot is off and no good. And there's a rebound there by Tralicia Aldridge. Harris gets the rebound, partially blocked. And into the hands of Asia Scott. Good defensive sequence there for Shaw. As we are 30 seconds in. I'd like to welcome you here on this Saturday afternoon. All right, Riley passes it over to the wing to Walcott. Shaw lost to Hardaway in the semis yesterday. Back out, Brooke Ship for three, and hits it. And Brooke Ship, she has got going. She had a huge game in the quarters against Spencer. Covington pivots and stolen by Brooke Ship. And driving the lane, no good.
get a win here? Like you potentially host maybe a first round playoff. I know Sumter County's already kind of moved. They want to continue their momentum after that debilitating loss yesterday.
And it's back out over at the top. Aaliyah Megara. She is a three-point specialist for Sumter County. No good. Jada Lee and trying to get the rebound into Asia Scott, and that's going to be the first foul of the game. As Brooke Ship gets tripped up on the play. Let's take a look at the rankings, because right now in the 2A classification, according to Max Preps, Shaw is ranked 29th, but you got to take out the private schools, so probably a 24, 25th spot. And then, of course, Sumter County, they are one of the top 15 teams because they've had a fantastic season all year long. Sumter County is right there at 13. So, yeah, Sumter County knows if they win this game, they're going to be hosting. Ship, three-point attempt, and it's rebounded by the post player specialist for Sumter County, Lauren Harris, who's just all over the place, and she was against Carver. Stolen by Ship. Over to Ariana Riley, and she misses. And diving for it was Tolbert. And that's going to be a turnover on Shaw, and it's going to go back to Sumter County. Normally, we like to shout out the officials if we know them by name. Obviously, Travis Tribble is one of the officials. I know we see these guys; they're familiar, but I know I should, but Harris scores. You're calling me out, Thrift. I actually don't know their names, so I apologize to them both. Oh, boy, here we go. This is going to be like this all afternoon, isn't it? I'm excited. Hey, happy Valentine's Day, by the way. We're all wearing red. Ship over to Riley. 3-2 is your score. Ship, that's a long two. Back of the iron, no good. And that's poked away by Jada Lee, and it's going to go back to Sumter County.
Ebron, what do you know about them, Rich?
They are the number one team in 2A, but they will be in the private bracket. Actually, the number one team in 2A is Josie. Remember, Hardaway beat them in the Final Four last year. Brooke Ship, corner three, no good. Oh, what a rebound there by Walcott. Fighting for the rebound is Jada Lee, but it goes back to Sumter. So if you look at the top teams in 2A, Josie, Murray County, who was a runner-up last year, Thompson, Columbia, Sonoraville, Union County, Hart County. Man, where's Hardaway? That's puzzling that Hardaway's not even in the top 10. Anyway, that's neither here or there. Nice pass into Aldridge, and that's going to be a foul on Shaw, and Aldridge is going to go to the line for two.
Hardaway ranked 13th, Rich. Did you do those rankings?
I did not do those rankings. If you heard me on the rant yesterday on the broadcast, I went off. Well, I mean, the fact that the defending 2A state champions who are 18-8 and they are in the championship game tonight is ranked 13. The fact that they might have to go on the road in the second round of the playoffs.
Kidding me, Rich?
I'm not kidding. 3-2 is your score. Walcott takes it back over to Riley, and Sumter County in their 2-3 zone. Walcott spin move over to Ship. Ship lets a long two fly and no good. She's 1 for 4 from the field. I know she definitely likes to shoot, and almost stolen by Brooke Ship, but just missed. The mark was Aaliyah Megara. Here comes Shaw on a fast break. It's Brooke Ship splitting the defenders and gets fouled. I tell you, Shaw wants to go fast. All right, let's talk a little about the coaches. Coach Charlie Marquand, second year as the Shaw head basketball coach. For Sumter County, we got Sherry Harris. We are really, we have, because we've been down to Americus a couple of times. They're very well appreciative, and they love watching us on Georgia Alabama Sports Live from Americus, and also making the trip, as they always do, for those road contests. The one thing about Sumter County, their fans travel very well. They're about an hour outside of the city limits, and they definitely like to travel. And that was almost stolen by Ship. That was intended for Princess Covington. Don't forget, we've got the boys' consolation matchup. We got the number 5 seed Shaw taking on the number 3 seed Sumter County. So we got a Shaw-Sumter County matchup for the boys and the girls to start things off. Megara is going to let a three-pointer fly. Oh, almost got it, and Walcott gets the rebound. Walcott's going to slow it down. Still only 3-2. This first quarter brought to you by State Farm, Carol Purdue. I want to thank Carol Purdue for supporting Georgia Alabama Sports Live from the very beginning. Proud supporter and been serving the Phoenix City community for over 16 years. Second steal of the game for Brooke Ship, and that's going to be a bucket. And Brooke Ship going to go to the line for the N1. She has scored all 5 of Shaw's points, and we have seen her throw up a 30 spot, and she can take over a game. I know she had the points total against Hardaway, but if that last night, I mean, she had to have had a perfect game if Shaw wanted to keep it close. But she wants to bounce back. And that's the thing about this Shaw team. They have a short-term memory. Yeah, it was a tough loss last night. But they wake up the next morning, they regroup. Let's try to get the 3rd seed. That's what Coach Marquand has been telling his girls. 6-2, Shaw on top. Megara on the baseline. Nice pass to Lauren Harris. Count the bucket. Lauren Harris is a force down low.
There, Rich.
I tell you, Sumter County knows that Lauren Harris, little bit of a size mismatch down low, and they're going to start utilizing her more in the post. They want to try to win this game. Remember, Sumter County was the runners-up last year. They lost in the second round of the playoffs, and they have been one of the top teams in 2A for quite some time. So I know that they were disappointed losing to Carver yesterday. I'll tell you, those first two games, they were very evenly matched. The 2-3 seed, it was interchangeable. It didn't matter who the 2 seed or the 3 seed was. Walcott, Ship, corner 3, off the glass, no good, and a foul away from the basketball. That's going to be on Shaw. 6-5 is your score with 2:46 remaining here in the first. Barron. Oh, what a pass to Tralisha Williams, and she traveled. That was an elite pass by Aaliyah Barron.
Been a fun one here so far, Rich.
Very low scoring, as we expected.
Tonight.
Well, you got a classic matchup between historically great teams for the girls and historically great teams for the boys. Championship winning teams. There's Michaela Brown for 3, no good. Oh, what a rebound by Kashai Walcott. And gets, I said Kashai. I corrected myself. I wrote on my paper, I spelled her first name phonetically. So that was no excuse for me to say Kashai when I actually have on my paper Kashai.
Shot.
If I had a nickel for every time somebody corrected me that I mispronounced her name, I'd have enough to go buy a soda at concessions. Walcott to the line, makes the first. And she makes the second. 8-5 is your score. Shaw on top. Barron. Oh, what's going on? Turnover, Michaela Brown. Oh, lost it. Here we go, Megara. Walcott on the fast break. Over to Riley. Ship, long 2. Barron. A long 2-pointer, rattles in and out. Lauren Harris with the rebound. Back out to Megara. Tatum comes into the game for the first time. Well, let's see. I've been called 4 games yesterday, so
I'm gonna take a quick.
All of a sudden, oh my goodness. And we are back at Shaw. And, you know, sometimes when you call multiple games, sometimes 4 games in one day, an entire week span, that I don't know how much voice I have left. But, Thrift, I know you're in the same boat because you called just as many games as I have. But I thank Thrift Behringer for going to get me water. Less than a minute to go. Like Carl Lewis said when he sang the national anthem, I'll make up for it. Rebounded by Harris. Harris off the glass and in. And I tell you, she's got all 7 of the Sumter County points. Shaw going to hold for the final shot. "20 seconds. Over to Ship. Back out to Riley. Kicks it over to Walcott. Walcott on the baseline. Fadeaway jumper. Off the mark. Back to Sumter County with 6.7 seconds left to go. Yeah, I know it's really 6-6, but I was hoping that the person doing the clock would at least get it on 6.7, but nope. I'm just going to say it's 6.7 seconds. Tatum, Megara, 3. You got to get it off. Megara traveled right at the buzzer, and after 1, Shaw leading Sumter County 8-7. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang! We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Down there. And welcome back here. Start of the second quarter. Shaw leading 8-7. Leading scores for Brooks Shipp. He's got 6 points for Shaw. Lauren Harris has got 7 for Sumter County. Walcott. Pump fakes. Shipp back over to Riley, swinging around the perimeter. Key shot. What a crossover move, and Walcott shot off the glass is no good and rebounded by Marley Tukes. Another one of those post players for Coach Harris that she relies on to clean up the glass. Nice pass, Megara to Marley Tukes, and gets fouled. That's actually Tralisha Williams that got fouled. Alders makes that one. It's tied at 8.
Yeah, Rich. What a time. What a great week we've had here covering the Muskogee County Region Tournament.
Well, it's nothing like covering sporting events all day on Valentine's Day for a significant other who doesn't really like sports. Shipp, nice save. Walcott. Over to Riley, across the timeline. 7:10 left to go here in the second. Walcott along 2 and hits it. Kashai Walcott, 4 points. And that shot is no good. That is Jakayla Edwards coming into the game for the very first time for Sumter County. Shaw with a 2-point lead and the ball. Shipp trying to split the defenders, passes it over to Scott. And Scott traveled. Yeah, that's the defense for Sumter County. Scott was trying to pass it. She was covered. She was trying to get it to Riley. Riley was covered. And Scott decided to do something else with it, and the ref called extra steps. Yeah, we got the boys teams coming in. I'm guessing that the Panthers and Lady Panthers both took a bus here, the same bus, so it's an hour away. And they're happy that this is early on, so they don't have a late night getting back to Americus. As Brooks Shipp won the rebound. 2-on-2 fast break. Brooks Shipp going to go to the line for 2. 6:08 left to go here in the second. Don't forget, we've got the boys' consolation. So we can't use my audio? And we are back, 5:56 left to go here in the second, and Sumter County actually has a 10-8 lead on Shaw. Sumter County able to, well, no, it's Shaw leading Sumter County. I'm looking at the scoreboard. Shaw's leading 10-8.
Rich, this is a pretty good game so far.
Close contested.
Both went 1-1 against each other. Do you think if Shaw's able to pull this victory out, they'll move up in the standings? Or, like, how do you feel about this game with both teams?
I do think they move up in the standings. Remember, they missed the playoffs last year. They would love to get back into the playoffs. And I think they would love to do something they have not done in a long time, and that's make it past the first round. I know the last 4 years I've been covering Shaw, they were a first-round exit. Missed the playoffs last year. Jacayla Edwards will inbounds for Sumter County. Inside to Tukes, fadeaway, jumper, short. Walcott let it go, and I think she should have tried to save it because that was off of Walcott. And Edwards is going to inbounds it once again. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Shaw is not giving up on this drawn-out play. They are refusing to let Sumter County inbounds it. Little lob, back out again. This kind of reminds me of a pitcher coming up to bat and keeps on fouling off pitches, like 9, 10, 11 pitches. Little lob inside to Tukes. Back out to Howard. Stolen by Ship. And a foul on Sumter County. Don't forget, we've got the boys' consolation coming up next. Shaw, Sumter County once again. Same two teams. And then the girls' championship tonight. Hardaway and Carver. The boys' championship. Carver and Spencer. Walcott lost it. Yeah, but that was a foul on Jacayla Edwards. It's only the second team foul for Shaw with 5:18 left to go here in the first half. Howard will inbounds. Looks like we got a new player that is that Magar? No, that's actually Jada Weaver checking into the game for the first time. And how about Jacayla Edwards? Or no, that's Krishaya Howard that ties the game. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Walcott Swings over to Brooke Ship. That's a long two. Foot was on the line. But a rebound there, and that is good. Malia Douglas checking in the game for Shaw. Kashai Walcott gets a two right there, and it's 13 to, no, that's a three by Walcott. It's 13 to 10. Walcott with 7. Ship with 6. Good pressure there by Shaw. Weaver. Almost stolen. That's going to be a foul. Is that foul going to be on Sumter County? Yes, it is. Shaw will get the basketball back. Shaw went 9-5 in the region. They took care of business, but lost twice to Hardaway, lost twice to Carver, split with Sumter County, but they beat everybody else in the region twice. A very good region record, and that's why they are ranked in the top 30, which means they are guaranteed a playoff spot. Walcott, three-pointer, no good. And coming into the game for the very first time is Aaliyah Bender. We have not called her name that much this season, but she's getting some valuable minutes here for Coach Marquand. And now Sumter County with the basketball. Lob pass. Almost stolen by Bender. Over to Walcott. Back out to Ship. Euro step off the glass, misses. And rebounded by Edwards. And now Sumter County trying to come back, down 3, back to Shaw. Like us on Facebook and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll be here all afternoon. We do have a baseball game going on right now. Northside in Columbus at Northside High School. It's a brilliant pitching matchup. I don't know the score of that game, but you got Sam Laney going up against Michael Nodelman. I'm guessing that's going to be done in less than 2 hours in a 1-0 contest. But I'll have to check that score. Walcott for 3, no good. And a good rebound there by Tralisha Williams. Shaw just can't quite put it away just yet here in the first. Sumter County sticking around. Weaver with the basketball. Bounce pass over to Edwards. Inside to Williams. It will stay right here with the Lady Panthers. And Coach Harris wasting no time getting Lauren Harris back in there. Northside's up 9-0. Thank you, Tyler. Man, I did not expect that. I thought Michael Nodelman was going to pitch a one. Like every time we've called games on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, those baseball games are less than 2 hours. I'll tell you, that just means Northside is really good this year. And what Coach Tracy Powell has done, it's been amazing. Just want to thank Coach Anson Hunley, the AD for the Carver Tigers, for giving us a hospitality room with great food. We enjoyed it yesterday. Walcott for 3. Yes! Kashai Walcott. She's got 10 points for Shaw, largest lead of the game for the Lady Raiders. Weaver could not handle the pass from Harris, and it's going to go back to Shaw. As many games that we have called here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, I can't think of a better dynamic duo when it comes to the percentage of the offense that runs through Brooke Ship and Kashai Walcott, as they are at the top scorers, not only on their team, but in the region. Walcott splits the defenders, puts up a floater, no good. Rebounded by Bender. Back out to Walcott. Lost it. It's a 3-on-1 fast break. Megara, Euro step. Oh, and blocked by Brooke Ship. Into the hands of Harris. Weaver, baseline, jumper. And what a move there. Taking it out is Jakayla Edwards. Harris puts the shot up, no good. Harris gets her own rebound, and they're just trying to fight for the basketball. Another shot that won't go in. It's like there's a lid on the basket. They have had like 4 shots there that did not go in. Shaw catches a break. Here comes Ship. Euro step. Off the glass and in. Brooke Ship's got 8. And it's an 8-point lead for the Lady Raiders. Weaver over to Harris. Harris dribbles with the left. Oh, what a pass to Marley Tukes, and she scores. That's elite passing by Lauren Harris. And Shaw's going to slow it down a little bit. There's about 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Looks like Riley's going to hold for the final shot, or at least not give Sumter County a look, because there'll be about 2 seconds left if they run down this shot clock all the way to the end. Walcott goes up and gets fouled. I think they were trying to draw up an offensive play to try to tack on to this lead. And Walcott will go to the line and makes the first. 11 points on the afternoon for Kashai Walcott. Misses. Harris. 7 seconds. Megara over to Weaver. 4 seconds. Weaver to Megara. You got to let one fly. There's a shot at the buzzer, no good. And we have played a half here at Carver High School. In the girls' consolation game, Shaw leads Sumter County 19-12. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. And I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We're at halftime where Shaw leads Sumter County 19-12. Leading scores, Kashai Walcott, she's got 11 for Shaw. Brooke Ship, she's got 8. And for Sumter County, Lauren Harris has got 7. Winner will get 3rd place in the region, and with the power rankings, it will move Shaw up into the standings. But the 2A classification, I know that Shaw wants to try to host a home playoff game. I was looking at the rankings and the way they are the way that they're able to be handled. It's not like 4A and above where your number 1 and number 2 seeds are automatically getting home playoff games. If you look at the 2A bracket last year, the number 1 overall seed was Murray County. Hardaway was actually a 3 seed, and Josie was a 2 seed. Carver was a 20th seed. So Carver finished in 3rd place. They were a 20th seed, but they beat Carver of Atlanta and they beat Tattnall County both on the road to get to the quarters. And then looking at Spencer, they were a 26th seed. So they actually don't do it based off of if you finish 1 or 2 in your region. So they're going to definitely have some work to do. All I know is, I'll never forget, last year, a 4-24 team made the playoffs. I just did not sit well with me, and I think that's why they decided to change, where they're going to strictly base it off the power ranking. So if you finish 4th place, it is not going to matter. But that won't happen until next year. Over to Barron. Harris, top of the key. Oh, what a move. Lauren Harris, that pass, that was into traffic. Barron misses it. Harris gets her own rebound and puts it up and in. Lauren Harris has been playing on fire. She's got 9 points. And if Sumter County wants to try to win this game, they're going to have Lauren Harris try to win this all on her own. She has just been outstanding on offense for Sumter County. Oh, almost got away with the travel. Riley puts a shot up. A little too hard. Harris with an elbow. And that's going to be a foul on Shaw. Harris just pulled down that rebound pretty hard, but it's a little bit of contact. Yeah, the official trying to explain to Tatum exactly what constitutes as a foul on that play. Barron. Over to Megara. Harris, Megara on the wing. Got the zone defense by Shaw, trying to keep it close. Megara for 3, no good, but right into the hands of Barron, just misses it, and into the hands of Walcott. And here comes the transition offense here for Shaw. Brooke Ship faked the pass, gets her own rebound, and Ship goes up for the shot and gets fouled. He's trying to throw off the Sumter County defense by that little fake pass. Don't forget, we got the boys' consolation. That's coming up next. It's Shaw and Sumter County, followed by the girls' championship tonight. Carver and Hardaway, and the boys' championship will be Spencer and Carver. Ship misses the first. And she makes 1 of 2. She's got 9 points. It's a 6-point lead for Shaw. Harris has got it. Being harassed by Scott. Harris almost got away with a travel. Back out to Megara behind the perimeter. Megara. Over to Barron. Shaw with the discipline, staying in their zone defense. Oh, what a pass to Tatum, but gets ripped away by Scott. I tell you, that was an elite pass. Tatum was wide open. Scott at the last second draws the foul. And this will be a shooting foul coming up for Tatum. Sumter County trying to get a home playoff game in the first round. This Tatum, depending on what happens in this contest, you're looking at a possible 14 or 13 seed. And she makes one of two. And here comes Walcott. Back over to Ship, swings it over to Riley. Riley dribbles it back over to Ship, top of the key, drive in the lane. That pass was intended for Scott and into the hands of Aldridge, and a turnover. Here comes Sumter County. Oh, what a pass to Barron, and Barron scores on the defense by Brooke Ship. She was trying to block it, but Kamaya Barron ends up getting the 2 points. And Sumter County on a 5-1 run to start the second half. Ship looking for the screen. Driving, Euro step off the glass and misses. And pulls it away from Lauren Harris and gets fouled. So right now, Brooke Ship with 9 points. Kashai Walcott's got 11. They have scored all the points here for Shaw. Lauren Harris is the leading scorer for Sumter County, has got 9. And Ship, she's got 10. This is the consolation game. It's one of 4 games this afternoon here at Carver High School. We'll have the boys' consolation coming up next, and it will be Shaw and Sumter County. Barron. Tatum with it, swings it over to Barron. Barron driving the baseline, quickly double, take it back out. Aldridge lost the handles on that pass. Back out to Tatum, driving, Euro step, and gets fouled. Almost went in. And Tatum going to go to the line. As we got the Sumter County fans that made the trip down here to Columbus. Some of them are trickling in, going to stay for the boys' game as well. That's the thing about when you're in a tournament, and it's always nice when both your teams play back. Tatum missed the first. She misses the second, but coming up with it was Barron. Gets tied up with Ship. And we have our first jump ball of the game. It will belong to Shaw. Now you got to give it up. And stolen. And that's going to be good by Lauren Harris on the steal. What an incredible play. Timeout, and I know that Shaw wants to talk it over. As they lead Sumter County by 3, 4:33 left to go in the second. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Your partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
We're back here at Carver High School. Shaw up by 3. Ship passes it. Walcott, corner 3, no good. And rebounded by Megara. Has not been a whole lot of pressing. Both teams just playing their half-court offense. Megara off the glass and in. What a shot by Aaliyah Megara. And it cuts the Shaw lead to 1. Lee will inbounds. Is that a timeout or a foul? That's going to be a foul on Sumter County. Jay Lee looking for somebody. Tell you, Barron is relentless on the D. Quick move on that first pass and almost tipped it. Went for the steal. We hope you're enjoying your Saturday afternoon. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Michaela Brown to inbounds it to Ship. And it's going to go back to Sumter County. Ship just lost it out of her hands. And the Lady Panthers have a chance to regain the lead. They've actually trailed the entire game. It was tied at one point. Shaw had a 6-2 lead, and they have not looked back. But there's a shot that's good by Aaliyah Megara. Gives Sumter County the 1-point lead. And Megara is going to go to the line for the and one. Incredible shot. Megara was able to get it off. Didn't think it was going in, and all of a sudden, she's got herself a basket. And Sumter County takes their first lead of the game. And she misses. 1-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Here comes Brooke Ship. Takes it back out over to Riley. Swings it over to Ship on the wing. Ship, little crossover move, gets by Barron, slices the defense, and rebounded by Jada Lee, but gets fouled in the process, and Lee is going to go to the line to try to give Shaw back the lead. Shaw has not made the playoffs since 2024. They want to try to get back there. They missed out on the playoffs last year. They were 10-17 overall, 5-9 in the region. Last season, they were ranked 33rd. Columbus was ranked 32nd. But the big controversy was a team ranked 50th. Yes. You heard me. A team ranked 50th in Salem made the playoffs with a 4-24 record. That shot is up and good by Marley Tukes. Largest lead of the game for Sumter County. You get a start to sense that Sumter County was going to start to get going. That shot by Brown is good. Michaela Brown scores the first basket by a Shaw player not named Brooke Ship and Kashai Walcott. And that's the thing, if Shaw wants to win this game, other players have got to get involved. Because I think Sumter County's starting to figure out who they need to mark on defense. Barron lets one fly. No good. Rebounded by Marley Tukes. And Jada Lee coming up with a rebound, and Lauren Harris got a finger in there for the jump ball. And we'll go back to Sumter County, leading by 1. Little lob pass over to Megara over in the corner. Tatum back to Megara. 2:29 left to go here in the third. Megara, shot is off. And Shaw with the basketball, down by 1. Will try to get the lead back. Here's Riley splitting the defenders. Riley takes it across the court. Over to Ship, a little crossover. Brooke Ship, another crossover, a little floater, no good. And Tukes coming up with a rebound. Good defensive stop by Sumter County. Megara is going to back it up a little bit. Tatum swings it over to Barron. All the way in the corner for Aaliyah Megara. Megara lost it. Oh, got it back. Nope, that's a jump ball, but the possession arrow is going to go to Shaw. As fans starting to pile here at Richard Mahone Gymnasium, Warren Beulah Court, located at the school they call On the Hill here at Carver. Stolen by Sumter County. A minute 30 left to go. Oh, what a pass to Marley Tukes. An elite pass from Aaliyah Megara to Marley Tukes. Gives her 6 points. Shaw down by 3. Ship, open lane, Euro step, off the glass, just couldn't finish. Marley Tukes coming down with a board. Harris gets the position, gets fouled, and Lauren Harris is going to go to the line to try to extend this lead for the Lady Panthers. As she hears it from the crowd. The crowd has made it up from Americus. This has been fun the last 2 years. Sumter County, the lone school in this region, not from Columbus, has played their hearts out in just about every sport, and it's always great when the community comes up to Columbus for all these road games. Harris makes the first. She's got 12. Lauren Harris is having herself a game. Harris makes them both. Back to a 5-point lead for Sumter County. And she leaves. And coming into the game is Jakayla Edwards. Riley looking for Ship. Brooke Ship, what a crossover. Ship, and we've got a wedge. This happens once every 10 years. No, it's actually happened twice this season. A wedge ball means that we need another basketball to get it out, and it's automatically a jump ball. And if it's automatically a jump ball, it's going to be possession arrow Sumter County. So at the Kendrick game on Wednesday, we had a ball that actually hit the top of the basket and stayed up there. And today, we got ourselves a wedge ball. Sumter County with the basketball up by 5. Tatum swings it over to Megara. Megara slowing it down, looking for the screen. Dishes over to Barron. Tatum, corner 3. And no good. It just rattled around the rim, and now Shaw is going to go fast. Brooke Ship driving, passes. Riley a long 2, no good. And Kylie Worth checking into the game for the first time for Shaw. And we got ourselves a foul with 19.7 seconds left to go here in the third. And Sumter County can extend this lead. It's really been a tale of 2 halves. Shaw led 19-12 at the half. And Sumter County down by 7, now up by 5. A 12-point swing have outscored Shaw here in the second half. And that shot is good. So Sumter County has outscored Shaw 18-5 here in this second half. That shot is no good. Worth coming up with a rebound, 30-24. And blocked by Tukes. Barron with it, 8 seconds. Aaliyah Kamaya Barron. Aaliyah Megara. Shot up, no good. And that was all Sumter County outscoring Shaw in that third quarter to take a 6-point lead. We'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter here in the girls' consolation game live from Carver High School on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, C, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now an award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. I loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog Coach, right now on Amazon.
Well, back starts Asia Scott. Driving, it's like a foul away from the basketball, moving screen on Shaw, and Sumter County will get the basketball. It's 30-24. Sumter County dominated that third quarter, outscoring Shaw 18-5. And how does Shaw respond here in the fourth? Going to take it back. Tipped into the hands of Princess Covington. We have not called her name that often. Had a big game against Carver yesterday. Weaver inside to Harris. Lauren Harris off the glass and in. And Lauren Harris has got 15 points. And it's stolen by Megara. Megara makes the shot. And it's a 10-point lead for Sumter County. 22-5 run to start the second half. Broadcast is brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. We appreciate our presenting sponsors. We are glad that we're able to provide this coverage for local student athletes. Ship off the glass, no good, and shots are just not falling for Shaw. To also add turnovers to the list. There's Princess Covington for 3. No good. Scott with a rebound. Back out to Ship. Over to Walcott. Walcott driving the lane. Gets it swatted away, but it's going to stay here with Shaw. Well, Shaw all season, it's really been the 1-2 punch of Brooke Shipp and Kashai Walcott. And that's been a great 1-2 punch. But as Michaela Brown shot is off. But the big question all year is who is going to be that third player that could step up in a big moment, knock down a big shot. Princess Covington, no good. Harris traveled. Or no, she got fouled. I thought she was going to end up getting called for the travel. She did travel, yes. I think one official said one thing and the other official said another, but I think one official overrided the other official. I think that the Sumter, well, Coach Harris is pleading her case. It's like, did a foul occur before she traveled? It's a pretty early whistle. They're having a discussion. It's 6:14 left to go here in this game. Sumter County leading Shaw 34-24 for the right for third place, which in the grand scheme of things, you look at the power rankings, I don't know what the rules are as far as where they would be placed. But I do know that if you're ranked 16 and above, you're guaranteed a home playoff game in the first round. Brown over to Scott. Scott almost got it ripped away in a jump ball. And we're trying to figure out who the basketball belongs to. Don't forget, we've got Sumter County Shaw boys coming up, the boys consolation round. Jada Weaver with inbounds. Over to Megara. On the right wing, long pass got tipped. Trying to save it was Edwards. Covington ends up coming with it. Harris, hot potato, right into the hands of Megara. She's going to reset it. I think right now Lauren Harris gets fouled. That was a rifle into the post to Lauren Harris by Aaliyah Megara, who's showing off her passing skills. Lauren Harris with 15 points. Dominated in that first half, even though Sumter County was down by 7. But it was really the guard play that allowed Sumter County to outscore Shaw 18-5 in that third quarter. The shot is good. Harris has got 16. And she makes them both. 12-point lead for Sumter County. These two teams split the season series, and both games were by less than 10. Shaw lost by 7 in Americus. Oh, stolen by Megara. Riley, guarded by Megara, tipped, almost stolen. Now Covington with it. Weaver in the corner. And there's a bump foul on Kashai Walcott. It's the third team foul for Shaw with 5:27 left to go here in the contest. You look at the stats for this year. Brooke Shipp averaging 19.5 points a game. Kashai Walcott, 15.5 points a game. As Harris misses. Harris trying to get her own rebound. Back over to Megara. Nice pass inside to Edwards. Could not get it. Bender with it. Over to Shipp. 5 minutes to go. Walcott Off the glass, no good. Covington able to get the rebound, and we got an injured player. It's Jada Lee. We got to definitely call a timeout here. And we'll take one, too. It's the Jack Houston Memorial injury timeout. Looks like they're not going to call timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. 4:50 left to go here in the game. And some of the fans were upset that they'd stop the play sooner. But a lot of people weren't even aware that she was injured on the other side of the floor. And that's the thing about running up and down the floor. Sometimes you just got to pay attention to the entire court. Megara bounce pass over to Covington. Princess Covington dribbles with the left hand, being guarded by Riley. Stolen by Walcott. What a steal by Kashai Walcott. 2-on-1 fast break. Walcott, Riley, off the glass and in. And Shaw needed that bucket. They now trail by 10. Trying to get some defensive stops. Megara, stolen by Riley. Over to Walcott. Walcott up and misses. Ship with a rebound and gets fouled. A good job by Princess Covington to alter the shot because it looked like Kashai Walcott had a clear path to the basket, but Covington coming up on the charge. And a good hustle play by Brooke Ship to get the rebound and draws the foul. Both Brooke Ship and Kashai Walcott with 11 points. And she misses the first. Don't forget, following the boys' consolation, we got the girls' championship for the region title. Hardaway and Carver. You talk about two programs that have championship experience. Carver winning 2, Hardaway the defending champions. That's going to be a good one. And then, of course, a rivalry like none other in Columbus, Georgia. It doesn't matter the sport. It could be the Heritage Bowl. It could be a baseball game. Carver, Spencer. That's the nightcap. Over to Ship. 4 minutes to go. Brooke Ship. Shot. It gets fouled. And she's got a chance to cut into this lead. Is Shaw down by 10. One of the unique things about the 4 teams playing in the championship tonight, all 4 programs have won championships in the last 10 years. Carver girls in 19 and 21. Hardaway winning it last year. The Ship makes that one. Spencer boys winning it in 2022. Carver boys winning it in 2019. And Brooke Ship makes them both. It's an 8-point lead for Sumter County. And we got a whistle. I tell you, I've lived in Columbus for 10 years. The basketball in the last 25 years in this city has been incredible. To see Kendrick win multiple championships, Columbus winning a championship, Carver winning multiple championships, and Hardaway. That's all on the girls' side. And I'm not even counting Pacelli in the GIAA. We're just talking GHSA right now. Or Glenwood over in the AISA. And I get it, because there's always going to be that argument. Well, when I talk championships in Columbus, yeah, you got to mention Pacelli. And I agree. They have played fantastic in the GIAA. We got one more school that I think that could win a championship this year, and that's that little school out of Casita called Chatco. Harris at the line and makes the first. Lauren Harris has got 18 points. She has been tremendous today for Sumter County. Sumter County, the way that they are placed in the rankings trying to get that home playoff game in the first round. Harris makes them both. She's got 19. It's back to a 10-point lead for Sumter County. Ship. She's got the basketball. Ship driving, pull up, jumper. No good. Long pass over to Howard. That's going to be a turnover. It's going to go back to Shaw with 3:18 left to go here in this game. Bender will inbounds it. We'll go ahead and take a break. We got a timeout on the floor. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
.318 left to go here in this contest. Sumter County leading by 10. Right now, looking at the 2A rankings, Hardaway is ranked 11th. Sumter County ranked 15th. And Shaw is right on the cusp of making the playoffs, but they know that they needed a win here to try to maybe get a home playoff game. But it's looking like Shaw will be going on the road. Oh, that's going to be a screen. That's going to be a foul call on number 12, Krishaya Howard. So you got Ringgold at 12. Carver would be 13. So Hardaway at 11, Carver 13, Sumter County 15. So it's looking like Sumter County will be hosting a home playoff game in the first round. Shot is off by Walcott. Back out to Brooke Ship. Ship for three and good. And it's Shaw is saying, hold up now. We're not done yet. Brooke Ship has just cut the lead to 7 with 2:30 left to go. If Shaw gets some stops, they're back in it. What a steal there by Brooke Ship. Passes it to Riley, misses. Ship gets the rebound. Count the bucket, and she's fouled. Brooke Ship with 18 points. Cuts the lead to 5. She could cut it to 4 here. And let's take a look at where Shaw is, because I think if they win here, you're talking about really climbing the ladder. They are actually ranked 22nd. So it's a 4-point lead for Sumter County. Shot is up, and that's going to be a foul on Aaliyah Barron. Barron's going to go to the line. So Shaw with a 14-12 record, ranked 22nd according to Max Preps, and of course, taking out all the private schools. And we got about 5 private schools ahead in the rankings, as that shot is good by Barron. And that shot is good. So Barron makes them both. Back to a 6-point lead for Sumter County with 2:17 left to go here in the game. And Ship with it. Little crossover move. Over to Walcott. Corner, 3. Good! Kashai Walcott cuts it to 3. And Shaw is not done yet. They have come alive here in this fourth quarter, trying to make their comeback against Sumter County. Full court press. Harris with it. Harris driving. Shot. No good. Rebounded by Bender. Shaw could take a lead with a 3 here. Ship drives. Euro step. Gets fouled with 1:29 left to go. Shaw down by 3. All heart in this game for the Shaw Raiders when it looked like they were down by as many as 12. And then you blink and all of a sudden they're only down by 3. They have gone on an incredible run. But first we got a timeout. 1:29 left to go. Brooks Ship at the line to try to cut in this lead. Sumter County leading Shaw 40-37. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back. 1:29 left to go here in the game. Brooks Ship is at the line. Trying to cut into this lead. And misses the first. So looking at the official rankings for the 2A classification, Shaw right now is ranked 24th. A win here could catapult them maybe into 16. If they get to 16, they're hosting in the first round. But I'm thinking that they might get up to maybe as high as 19 or 20. But a favorable matchup. Rebounded by Bender. Back out to Riley. Yeah, if they get a favorable matchup in the first round, they can end up getting an upset and possibly could advance to the second round. Walcott shot. Oh, it's blocked by Lauren Harris, and what a rebound. Great defensive stop for Sumter County. Tatum going to try to take time off this clock. Guarded by Ship. Brooks Ship is relentless on defense, just trying to get a steal. Barron, 12 on the shot clock. Magera, shot up and in. Marley Tukes, 5-point lead for Sumter County. Timeout Shaw. 45 seconds left to go. We're going to go ahead and keep it here. So here's what's at stake. The top 24 teams. Shaw's ranked 24th. The number 1 team in 2A is Josie, followed by Murray County at number 2, Thompson at 3, Columbia at 4, Sonoraville at 5, Union County at 6, Hart County at 7. We've got Laney at 8, and then Westside at 9, Morgan County's at 10, and Hardaway's at 11. I'm still stunned that Hardaway's at 11. That's one of those that I can't put my finger around. I think that the way they beat Shaw yesterday, they are a much different team with Rihanna Boynton. In fact, they're even in the top 10 on Kyle Sandy's spell. So I'm not sure why they are ranked 11th, but they do play Carver later tonight for the girls' championship. So they could end up catapulting even more when it's all said and done. Bender with it. Back out to Walcott. Walcott, jumper, off the glass, no good. And Lauren Harris has been relentless on the boards. That's got to be at least her 10th rebound. Over to Harris. Stolen by Riley. Riley gets fouled with 18.9 seconds left. Shaw's going to have to get a big shot off and hope for a stop, or play the foul game and hope for a miss. Tony Reese in the building from WTVM getting local highlights. So check him out on WTVM later tonight. Him, Drew Pavon, Mackenzie Collins, Rico Mitchell, Jeremy Hayes, all do a fantastic job over there. Riley at the line and misses the first. Right now, a win by Sumter County would probably catapult them into hosting a home playoff game. Riley misses them both and rebounded by Marley Tukes. What a big rebound. And that's going to be a foul on Ship with 9.6 seconds. So looking at the rankings, Sumter County is currently ranked 15th. Carver is ranked 13th. How far will Sumter County climb getting third place? Right now, they would be hosting a home playoff game. But I'm wondering how much are they going to reward region winners and teams that are runners-up in the region. We got Shaw Sumter County boys coming up next in the boys consolation round. Tatum misses the second. 7 seconds. Walcott driving. Kashai swings it over to Riley. And Sumter County takes third place in the region, defeating Hardaway 43-37. And the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game is Lauren Harris. She was absolutely outstanding today. She had at least 10 rebounds. She had 19 points. She was dominant in the post. And what a turnaround in that second half for the Sumter County Panthers, who will look to the playoffs. Now, both teams are going to be in the playoffs. We'll have, I guess, selection show, probably not next week, but the week after. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, stay tuned. We've got Shaw Sumter County boys coming up next. It's the boys consolation. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. And I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
And we are back here at Carver High School for the boys consolation. And once again, it's Sumter County and Shaw. Congratulations to the Sumter County Lady Panthers. They were able to defeat Shaw to get third place in the region. Now third place is up for grab between these two teams. Sumter County, they had an incredible overtime game against Spencer, but they came up short. And Shaw ended up losing to the #1 overall seed, Carver. But this is a rematch of the consolation game last year when Shaw beat Sumter County to pick up third place. Let's take a look at your starters. They're going to start with LeBron Brown, Ishmael Jones, Austin Davis. We have Brendan Coven and Wooden. For Shaw, we have Brendan Houston Ballin, Alenzo Talley, Bryson Denson, Zion Jones, and George Willis. Here we go. We're ready. And Ishmael Jones wins the tip for Sumter County. As this first quarter brought to you by State Farm, Carol Purdue, serving the Phoenix City community for over 16 years, a proud supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live from the very beginning. LeBron Brown with it, and Coven. There's a corner shot, no good, but rebounded off the offensive rebound is Austin Davis. It's a 2-0 lead for Sumter County. Alenzo Talley taking it across the timeline over to Brendan Houston Baldwin. Swings it over to Zion Jones, back over to George Willis. That's a long two, no good, and rebounded by Austin Davis. Good by Austin Davis. And it's 5-0 Sumter County. And that's out of bounds. And it's going to go back to the Panthers. Ishmael Jones was the Alex Quinney All-State Good Ants player of the game yesterday. Or no, not yesterday. Trying to think last time we did a game. Talley behind the back, step up, three, good! And Alenzo Talley with 3 points. It's 5-3 Sumter County. We got a whistle.
All right, Rich. These two teams face off both times this year, and Sumter County won both games. Can Shaw pull off the upset here? Remember last year, these two teams played in the third place game.
Yes, they did.
And Shaw won that game, and it made a difference. Will it make it here? I know Shaw a little bit disappointed last night.
Wooden.
That will go up and in. And their performance against Carver. I just say Carver's playing on another level right now, Big Rich. And
I 100% agree.
Don't want to take anything away from Shaw. A big win over Kendrick and Jordan. If they can beat Sumter here, I think they can move up from 25 right now in power rankings to maybe the top 20.
Turnover, LeBron Brown with it. I absolutely agree. Sumter County's had a very tough time this week. They lost to Spencer in overtime after losing to Spencer on Monday in a makeup game. And they have played a lot of basketball, having to beat Columbus on Wednesday. Stolen, Ishmael Jones. Here comes Jones up and gets fouled. Count the bucket. Jones will go to the line for the N1. It has been all Sumter County so far here in this first quarter.
Rich, I want to tell you, I've been so impressed by the hospitality and the hard work of the people here at Carver. We had one of our guys, Braden, from Middle Georgia. He says, man, I love this gym. It's huge, man, and it is. A lot of room to operate, perfect for broadcasting, the hospitality room. it's been great these last couple of days, and I know you've had firsthand experience with it, Rich.
Absolutely. They have really laid out the red carpet for us, and they have really treated us like royalty out here, just getting what we need, especially when you're calling 4 games. You got to eat lunch and dinner. So that's what we were doing yesterday. We got a new player in for Shaw, Antonio Reese.
Oh, good defense there, Rich.
Drive. Oh! Blocked by Willis. He's the defensive specialist for Coach Horton and the Shaw Raiders.
George Willis, are you kidding me?
And Micah Dyson checking into the game too for Shaw. Zion Jones driving. Traveled. Yeah, that was a clear travel by Zion Jones, who had a big game against Carver yesterday. Zion Jones was, and by the way, it's great to see Alenzo Talley out there. He did leave the game with an injury yesterday, so he did start in this game. He looks like he's good to go. You love seeing that. But right now he is on the bench. LeBron Brown driving, passes it inside to Wooten. And it gets poked away, out of bounds, off Sumter County. It will be Shaw basketball. Shaw comes in with a 15-12 record, 7-7 in the region. They were the 5th seed. They upset Kendrick in the quarters at Kendrick High School on Wednesday. Zion Jones driving, splits the defenders, and there's a foul before the shot. Shaw lost to Carver, 79-49 yesterday. And they are taking on the number 3 seed, Sumter County. Shot.
Nice
Long
move
2,
by Zion.
Jones. And that foul is going to be on Sumter County. It's going to stay right here with Shaw. Don't forget, after this game, we will have the championship game, starting with the girls and then the boys. The girls matchup will be Carver and Hardaway. The boys matchup, Carver and Spencer. I think that's what we all expected.
Uh-oh.
3-pointer off the glass is no good by Antonio Reese. And here comes Sumter County. MJ Harvey gives it over to Coven. Coven off the glass, gets fouled, and will go to the line. Sumter County started the year 3-10, but once they got into region play, they just hit the ground running. 14-13, 11-4 in region play. And the 4 losses were to Carver and Spencer.
What do you got tonight, Rich? Carver Hardaway. How excited are you about that girls matchup?
We talk about the depth of Carver with Rihanna Boynton coming back, a completely different team for Hardaway, and they're still ranked 11th. Man, and Carver right behind them is ranked 15th. Hardaway's 11th, Carver's 15th.
We're gonna discuss that off air, Rich, because I'm sick of
rankings.
your rankings not respecting those teams.
According to Max Preps,
oh,
not my
Richard
rankings.
Preps, not Richard Preps,
not my rankings.
So Rich Prep is out. This is Max.
Kyle
Preps.
Sandy has Hardaway ranked higher than Max Preps.
Well, Kyle has him, I think.
I think they cracked the top 10,
which is kind of a head scratcher.
He knows that they're a different team with Rihanna Boynton. They're not the same teams. You got to take that into consideration. Makes it. It's 10-3. Sumter County on top here in the first. Bryson Denson with it. Thought about the 3. Over to Reese. Antonio Reese. Javi Moore checking into the game for Shaw. Javi, nice dive for the loose ball.
What happened?
Jump ball coming up. Speaking of Antonio Reese, not that Antonio Reese, but we got WTVM's Antonio Reese in the building. Tony Reese. Moore will pass it into Zion Jones. Jones driving. Nice screen set up by Micah Dyson. Over to Reese on the right wing. Reese keeps the handles. It's a shot clock violation coming up for Shaw. And it will be Sumter County basketball. Ishmael Jones, he's just a phenomenal athlete for Sumter County.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, Sumter County, they got a lot of athletes. I don't know if they have one true maybe basketball star, but they got a lot of great athletes. They play hard, and they're well coached.
MJ Harvey for three off the glass.
Did you call that, Rich? Did you call it?
I call game. No, I call bank, yeah. Not Paul Pierce. It's a 10-point lead for Sumter County. Harvey.
Oh, what a rejection.
The traffic. Over to Bryson.
What do you see?
Well, I see a lot of athletes out there that are just running up and down the floor. Shaw's got to get some shots to fall. They feel like they could run with Sumter County. They just need to hit shots.
Can they do it?
Zion Jones crossing over. Step up, pass.
Yeah.
That's way out of the mark.
He was, I think, trying to get that to Bryson Denson and not on the same
too high
page.
For him. But what's very unique about Sumter, we know Ishmael Jones, a dual threat quarterback. Aaron Curse, also a basketball player, the sack master for the Panthers, not playing on the basketball team this year. There's Coven for three is good. That's Jaden Galloway. It's 16-3, Sumter County on top. And that goes out of bounds. So here's a look at the rankings. Sumter County right now is ranked 23rd according to Max Preps, and that, of course, is got to take the private schools out, which actually at the next break I'll make sure that I do that. If you look at where Shaw is right at 26. And so Shaw will make and Kendrick's at 28. We could possibly get 5 teams in this region once again making the playoffs. All right, we got a timeout, 1:57 left to go. 16-13, are we just gonna keep it here? Yes, we are. Thrift, how do you feel about this region? This is a minute timeout. We're gonna take a 30-second timeout, don't go anywhere.
I didn't know what.
At Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
We're back here at Carver High School. It's the boys' consolation matchup. Sumter County with the basketball. Galloway, his second three of the game. And Sumter County is rolling out to a 19-3 lead. Jones, Euro step, floater, good. Zion Jones, 2 points on the board. It's 19-5. Galloway trying to cross over. His defender is checking into the game for the first time. That's Kelman. Galloway, long two. Back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Kelman. Kelman, brand new to the roster. I think he might be one of those players brought up from the JV team, which you are allowed to do. JV players can come up anytime they like. I wonder if he's getting significant minutes due to several injuries. It's 19-5 with a minute 10 left to go here in the first. Zion Jones now with it. Jones all the way to the rack and scores. And he's got 4 points. It's 19-7. Shaw wants to get back in this game. They need more of Zion Jones to do more of that. Galloway, a long two, front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Kelman. And here comes the Raiders. Denson traveled. And sometimes your first decision might be the right one. I think he decided to pass it at the last minute, causing him to take an extra step. Now we got 41 seconds left. Galloway's going to take it across the timeline. Bounces it over to Williams. Williams intended for Kaysen Evans. And it's going to stay right here with Sumter County. Inside to Thomas Mays. Stolen by Bryson Denson. 22 seconds left. Jeremiah Lovett checking into the game for Shaw. Zion Jones, top of the key. Step up, three-pointer, good for Zion Jones. He's got 7. Shaw trails by 9. Let's see if Sumter gets a shot off. Having the basketball. Grant for 3, no good. Is that Chase Evans for 3, no good. We played 1. Sumter County leads 19-10. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, C, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now a award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
Sumter County with the basketball. Ishmael Jones, guarded by Kelman, looking for that screen, gives it over to Galloway. Galloway's got 2 threes so far in the game. Driving, gets poked away. LeBron Brown with it at the top of the key. 14 on the shot clock. LeBron's going to try to get a shot off here or pass it. 7 seconds. Got to make a decision here. Looking for the screen. Wooden into traffic. Poked away. There's Aaron Grant checking into the game for Shaw. They reset the shot clock and Coven scores. As Sumter County was able to get the basketball back and the shot clock reset because Shaw was able to steal the ball. Lovett over to Bryson Denson for 3, no good. And pulled away by Ishmael Jones, driving. It's a 5-on-2 fast break, blocked by Lovett.
Wow.
What a rejection by Jeremiah Lovett.
Are you kidding me?
Bringing the house down.
Rich, excited here in this consolation game.
I'm telling you, that's just one
Nothing
of the many
gets Rich
traits.
fired up more than a
Fired up
consolation
is
basketball
an
game.
understatement. Here comes LeBron. Nice pass, Coven, corner 3, back of the iron, no good. Ripped down by Aaron Grant. And here comes the Raiders, down by 11. Denson, bounce pass to Jones. Zion Jones with 7. Over to Kelman. Kelman for 3. No good. LeBron Brown with it. 2-on-2 fast break. Euro step. And just smooth glide off the glass. And LeBron Brown playing just loose and fancy free with a shot. And it's a 13-point lead for Sumter County. .6:13 left to go here in the first half. The winner will get third place in the region, which with the power rankings, it does not make a whole lot of difference as far as who is going to be hosting in the first round. But there's Ishmael Jones, and Lovett was trying to go for his second block. Jones is going to get fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. So right now, Sumter County is ranked 20th. If you look at all the, got 4 private schools ahead of them. Actually, Sumter County would be 19 because I'm counting 4 private schools ahead of them. So Ishmael Jones makes them both. It's the largest lead of the game for Sumter County. Grant passes over to Denson. Bryson Denson driving the lane and scores. And it's 25-12. Ishmael Jones, what a tremendous athlete he is. He's got great ball handles, also a post player. Galloway lobs it into Woodard, gets fouled, but before the shot. Are they going to call it a shooting foul? Yes, they are. Woodard is going to have a chance here to go to the line.
Yes. Shaw's got to get it going here, Rich. What do you want to see from them to get them back in this game?
Well, I'm concerned about Alenzo Talley. I want to see that maybe he will be able to check back into the game. He did start the game, but he has not played since. He got taken out of the game early. Lovett comes out of the game. Woodard is going to go to the line and makes it. So it's 26-12. Jones, oh, you got to be careful not to travel there. You got Zion Jones gets fouled. Coming into the game for Shaw is Boris Garcia. There's Brendan Houston Baldwin ready to check back into the game for the Raiders. I think a win here for Sumter County could possibly catapult them into a home playoff game. I think a win by Shaw could possibly do the same as well, depending on where everybody else finishes. Wanting to try to get a favorable seeding. Especially with the power rankings and how they go. But one thing's for sure, we've got 5 teams in this region that are ranked above 30. So we could possibly have 5 teams, like last year, make the playoffs. That first shot is missed by Zion Jones. Shaw was the 5 seed because Kendrick won the tiebreaker. They split the season series, but Shaw, in an upset, defeated Kendrick on Kendrick's floor to get to the semifinals and clinch a playoff berth. Ishmael Jones with it, back over to Coven. Coven. Jones being guarded by Zion Jones. Now Galloway. Galloway had a double. Pump fakes. Jones back out to Galloway. He's open for 3 and front of the iron, no good. Big rebound there by Aaron Grant. Galloway usually makes those, especially when he's open. And now Bryson Denson with it. Pump fakes. Bounce pass into Boris Garcia for 3. No good. Woodard with the rebound. And here comes LeBron Brown. LeBron tipped by Grant. Going to go out of bounds, but Sumter County basketball with 4:24 left to go here in the first half. LeBron over to Ishmael Jones. Over to LeBron, driving. LeBron Brown scores. What a shot. Left-handed layup. A shot by LeBron. Just a little floater. And it's 28-13. LeBron's got 4. Willis driving in the paint. Driving off the glass, no good. And Ishmael Jones coming up with a big rebound. Jones over to LeBron in the corner. Nice pass inside to Coven, but he gets fouled. Hacked right at the last moment. 3:42 left to go here until halftime. And Coven's going to go to the line for 2. We'll have a couple of subs at the next dead ball. Coven misses the first shot. And Brendan Houston Baldwin is going to check into the game. So will number 32. And Coven makes them both. As we got, trying to look on the roster, number 32, Jaden Wilson, checking in the game for the first time for Shaw. Long pass over to Willis. Willis got it stolen. Sumter on the fast break. Galloway, 3, no good. And BHB coming down with a board. Trying to slow it down. Sumter County leading 29-13. It's been all Sumter County in this first half. Wilson over to Denson. Bryson Denson quickly doubled. Corner. And Wilson misses. A shot attempt by Jaden Wilson. Now into the hands of LeBron Brown. Galloway, corner 3. Good! And Galloway, his third 3 of the game. It's the largest lead of the game for Sumter County. Brendan Houston Baldwin being guarded by LeBron Brown. Now he's double teamed. He's got to give it up. Sumter County looking for the trap. All alone is Aaron Grant driving the lane. Grant gets it blocked by Ishmael Jones, but BCH comes up with a rebound. Grant pulls it down. Bounce pass over to Jaden Wilson, back over to Grant. Grant in the corner. BHB, a shot no good and a foul on Shaw. So we'll go back to Sumter County with 2:15 left to go here in the first half. Make sure you like us on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got more basketball action on this Valentine's Day. We got the championships coming up. The girls' championship and then the boys. 2:10 left to go here in the first half. Ishmael Jones. Now LeBron Brown. Pass it over to Chase Evans. To LeBron. LeBron Brown's fadeaway jumper, good. He's got 6 points. What a move by LeBron Brown. 34-13. 21-point lead for Sumter County. And that's just an ill-advised pass and another turnover for Shaw. Ball will go back to Sumter County. Sumter County was in a wild one last night. An overtime loss to Spencer. The big play was that foul at the end that allowed Spencer to tie it, and they ended up winning it in overtime. How will Sumter County regroup? Well, they've been playing really good basketball here as LeBron Brown misses. Brendan Houston Baldwin coming up with it. Zion Jones just coming up short. And Jordan with the rebound. Evans gets it stolen by George Willis. It's a 3-on-1. Willis gets fouled with 1:03 left to go, and George Willis will go to the line for 2. So we got Carver and Hardaway coming up next. And then Carver and Spencer, boys. Looking at the stats for Shaw, leading scorer Alenzo Talley, who averages 13.2 points a game. He did start the game, but he left with an injury, and we have not seen him back since. And that is definitely concerning, especially getting ready for the playoffs, as Willis makes that one. It's a 20-point lead for Sumter County with less than a minute to go. Evans. Back out. Swings it over inside. Poked away, stolen by Denson. 34 seconds. That's a foul on Sumter County. 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Shaw is pleading their case that that was the 5th team foul for Sumter County, but they only have 3. I'm wondering why he was telling the official in the act of shooting. Zion Jones with it. Jones got it stolen. Chase Evans over to Ishmael Jones. Jones up and in, and there's really nothing Willis could do about that. That was a great shot by Ishmael Jones. He's a leading scorer for Sumter County. 14 seconds, 13. Denson doubled. Over to Brendan Houston Baldwin. Drives, shot up is short, gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out. George Willis for 3 is good. And right at the buzzer, too. 36-17. We're going to the half. We'll take a break. Have the start of the second half coming up next on Georgia Alabama.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, C, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now an award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
At Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Nestled along the Chattahoochee River, City Mills blends historic charm with modern luxury. Stay in boutique-style rooms designed for comfort, just steps away from fine dining at Millhouse Kitchen and Bar. If you're planning a celebration, our event center offers stunning river views, elegant spaces, and a brand new riverside tent, perfect for weddings, receptions, and special gatherings, rain or shine. Whether you're here to relax, explore, or create lasting memories, City Mills is where history meets hospitality.
At Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Start of the second half, Sumter County leading 36-17. Leading scorer is Galloway. LeBron Brown and Ishmael Jones both tied with 6 points. Zion Jones, the leading scorer for Shaw. That's off the mark, and that's going to be out of bounds. In fact, Zion Jones has 8 points. Jones swings it over to Galloway. Eli Deering checked into the game for Shaw. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass. Lob into Woodyard. Almost stolen. Deering with a block. And Shaw comes up with a rebound off the block. Zion Jones pump fakes out to Bryson. Bryson, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Willis. Willis is going to go to the line for 2. And George Willis, who's seen a lot of valuable playing minutes.
What do you think of this new singular layout that they have?
I mean, it's good.
Y'all been using it.
Willis misses the first.
The one thing I don't like about Uno is, like, if I'm changing a line element, I need to go all the way around.
There's 7:01 left to go here in the third. Willis misses them both, but Brendan Houston Baldwin comes up with a rebound. Willis for 3, front of the iron, no good. Bryson Denson with a rebound, guarded by Evans. Denson is going to go to the line. Shaw coming out aggressive in this second half, trying to withhold this surge by Sumter County. That's the one thing about Sumter County. They are athletic, they have depth. And when you get players like Ishmael Jones, who's a great ball handler, can also be a great post player. Denson makes the first.
Like, I just don't know, like, if, like, because he has, I don't know how he has it for y'all, but for each producer here, he has one for us. That's the exact same.
And Denson misses the second. It's 36-18. Galloway bounce pass, LeBron Brown. Oh, it rattled in and out. Denson coming up with a rebound.
That would help a lot with setting everything up.
Like how you laid the tabs.
Nice screen there by Denson. Zion Jones, spin move. He's got 8. Now he's got 10. What a move by Zion Jones. Having himself quite a game. But Shaw playing without Alenzo Talley. He left the game. He had a 3 and then left the game early. Their leading scorer. There's Ishmael Jones. He looks like he's got his left wrist taped up. Over to Evans.
I'm assuming that he has a different
Moving the basketball. Shot up. That was partially blocked, but going up with it, trying to get the rebound, and gets fouled on the play is number 23, Wooden, who's going to go to the line for Sumter County. And misses the first. We are brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, the Houston Clinic, and Coca-Cola. We're live here at Carver High School for the Consolation Games. And then we got the championship games coming up next. We got a lane violation. That won't count. That was a lane violation on Sumter County. It'll be Shaw basketball. BHB taking it across the timeline, being harassed by LeBron. Move all the way to the glass and in. BHB, Brendan Houston Baldwin, taking it to the teeth of the defense. Jones over to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 points. Jones also with 6. Over to Evans. Dumps it into Wooten. Wooten off the glass and scores. 38-22 is your lead for Sumter County here in the third. Zion Jones with the dribble. Going to take it to the logo, making sure he didn't get a backcourt violation. Gives it over to Brendan Houston Baldwin in the corner. Corner 3 by BHB. Tipped, rebounded by Willis. George Willis puts a shot off and Evans comes down with a board. And here comes Galloway. He's the leading scorer for Sumter County with 9. Passes it to LeBron Brown. LeBron, no good. And Woodard comes up with the basket. It's an 18-point lead for Sumter County. George Willis driving off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Brendan Houston. Baldwin will get fouled and will go to the line. Brendan Houston Baldwin, also known as BHB, will shoot 2. This is game 2 of 4 games today. Sumter County defeated Shaw in the girls' consolation to get 3rd place. In the earlier game, we've got Shaw Sumter County once again in the boys' consolation for 3rd place. Basket's no good. And it rolls out of bounds off Shaw, and it will be Sumter County basketball. We got a new player checking into the game for Shaw. And that is number 10, Antonio Reese. Evans lost the handles, but we do have a foul on the play. That foul is going to be on Shaw. Let's talk a little bit about the coaches. Sumter County coach Johnny Gentwright. And for the Shaw Raiders, first-year coach Christopher Horton. He was the assistant under Coach Dickey, former Columbus State player. Alley-oop to Evans. Oh, not quite a dunk, but 2 points is 2 points. What a pass by LeBron Brown. It's a 20-point lead for Sumter County. Reese over to Zion Jones. Jones back over to Reese. Backs it out. Swings it over to Denson. Bryson Denson over to Reese. Reese on the baseline. Kicks it out to Zion, top of the key, off the glass, no good. And Thomas Mays coming down with the board. We have not called his name that often. What a move there by Galloway. He's got 11. 44-22. It's been all Sumter County in this game. Reese getting harassed, looking to try to get a steal. Shaw trying to break the press. And we get a whistle. Will be Shaw basketball. Jeremiah Lovett and Aaron Grant checking into the game for Shaw. Zion Jones taking it across the timeline. Jones drives and scores. Big play there by Zion Jones. He's got 8. Galloway, bounce pass to Evans. Back out to Galloway, being guarded by Deering. Galloway driving. Fadeaway jumper, no good. And rebounded by Antonio Reese. And here comes the Raiders, down by 20. Reese resets it. Zion Jones with a little crossover. Lovett at the top of the key. Lovett driving, shot up. Zion Jones no good, rebounded by Lovett, and Galloway comes up with a board. Second and third chance opportunities for Shaw, could not capitalize. LeBron Brown in the corner, he's got the double team. Back out to LeBron. Inside to Evans on the baseline, poked away by Deering. Evans gets it right back. And then Galloway, and scores. He's got 3 threes in the game, give him 14 points, and the largest lead of the game for Sumter County. Zion Jones, oh, what a pass to Aaron Grant, but gets it blocked by Thomas Mays, and a foul. Aaron Grant going to the line for 2. .131 left to go here in the third. And Grant misses the first. Don't forget, coming up next, we got the girls' championship game for the region. Carver, the number 2 seed, taking on Hardaway, the number 1 seed. And then we got the boys' championship later tonight. Rivalry like none other in Columbus. Carver, Spencer. Need I say more? LeBron Brown with it, looking for the screen. Back out to Mays. Galloway being harassed by Deering. Galloway putting up an erratic shot. The shot got altered. Good defense there by Eli Deering. And now Shaw with the basketball down by 22. Jones taking it, driving. Jones, Zion Jones. He's got 10. And it's a 20-point lead for Sumter County. Sumter County won the regular season series, beating Shaw both times. Evans driving. Galloway for 3, and he hits it. His 4th 3 of the game. Galloway with 17. Jones to love it. Over to Deering. Deering, corner 3, rattles in and out. Thomas Mays with the rebound. Evans being harassed with a double. Galloway, a nice pass, but that's going to be a block. And a foul on Eli Deering, but he was able to get in there to make sure that basket didn't go in. That's going to be Maddox going to the line. And Maddox misses the first. Got Zion Jones is going to check out. Boris Garcia checks back in for Shaw. .6 seconds left to go here in the third. Maddox misses them both, rebounded by Deering. 10 seconds. Deering keeps it. Love it. 6 seconds. Jeremiah Love it with the jam! Jeremiah Love it bringing the house down. It's 3 seconds left to go. And the foul. 3-point play. Count it.
Someone's head.
Yes, he dunks it on someone's head. I'll have to look at that replay. It counts 50-30. Evans, shot off the mark. We got one more quarter to go. Sumter County leading Shaw 50-30. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Part of the 20. Ishmael Jones with the basketball being guarded by Eli Deering. Jones driving, back out. LeBron Brown for 3, good. And LeBron playing like another LeBron we know. Race, and he traveled. Sumter County up by 23. Trying to wrap this one up and get third place in the region and to try to improve their status of possibly having a favorable seed come bracket time. LeBron Brown with it. Back out to Jones. Coach Gentright calling out the plays. Back out to LeBron. Stolen. Jeremiah Lovett with it. Poked away, out of bounds. That was actually off the official. It's going to be Shaw basketball. Again, Shaw playing without Alenzo Talley. He left the game early in the first. Lovett. Bounce pass to Grant, spin move. Aaron Grant lost the basketball. Jones coming up with a steal. And right now, if you're Sumter County, you just want to take that clock down as much as you can. MJ Harvey also in the game. Lob pass into Woodard. Woodard gets fouled and will go to the line for two. Woodard shot, no good. We got Javi Moore checking into the game for Shaw. Aaron Grant will take a seat. Sumter County, a team that started 3-10, turning it on as of late. Is Javi Moore driving. Javi Moore, count the bucket. Javi slicing and dicing the defense. And here comes Ishmael Jones playing with a bad left hand. He's got it taped up. You talk about an incredible multi-sport athlete, a dual threat quarterback on the football field for a Sumter County football team that went to the semifinals, lost to Hayfield Charter. We were all hoping for that Carver Sumter County championship at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Had a chance to talk to the Sumter County AD between games, and we appreciate our Sumter County audience. Glad that we were able to make the trip down there several times for the Carver Sumter County football game, the 8-7 win for the Carver Tigers. And then I went down there for Hardaway Sumter County, their regular season game. And they were very hospitable, and we appreciate our America's community. Also the home of Georgia Southwestern State University and in the Peach Belt with CSU. Love it. Over to Denson, baseline, Denson, fadeaway, jumper, no good. LeBron Brown coming down with the board. And that pass to MJ Harvey. Wow, what a pass by LeBron Brown to Harvey. That reminded me of Stockton and Malone. It just was right on point. And now Ishmael Jones with the steal. Zion Jones keeping up with the Joneses. He gets a turnover back to Shaw. By the way, big shout out to the Carver principal, LaCoya Day, for opening up the building for us. We got here early. He made sure that the doors were open. We appreciate LaCoya Day and it's the fantastic work as the Carver principal. Moore kicks it out to Lovett, out of bounds, and it will be Sumter County basketball. 5:31 left to go. And you could start seeing the Carver fans trickling into the gymnasium because they know they're going to be on deck. MJ Harvey. I tell you, you got LeBron Brown, you got MJ and LeBron in the backcourt. I've always wanted to say that on a broadcast. We finally get to say it. MJ Harvey and LeBron Brown. Brendan Houston Baldwin. No good. Poked away. Zion Jones, what a save to Jeremiah Lovett. Zion Jones, back out to Lovett. Lovett, top of the key. Being harassed. 2 defenders. Zion Jones got it poked away. Stolen by Ishmael Jones. He's got an open lane, and the layup is good as Ishmael Jones alley-oops it to Evans, and it is 60-32. Sumter County up by 28, and another steal, MJ Harvey. Passes it into traffic. Stolen by Lovett. Over to BHB for the layup. .413 left to go here in this game. Sumter County trying to improve their position when it comes to playoff time. It's looking like they'll probably be around 17 or 18, which means that they would be going on the road, but they would have a favorable opponent. Definitely a winnable game. Jones over to LeBron in the corner. LeBron Brown, no good. And into the hands of Jeremiah Lovett. And Lovett with the speed in the key. Back out to Javi Moore for 3. It's good! Javi Moore with a big 3. And it's 60-37. MJ Harvey over to LeBron. Ishmael Jones, corner 3, no good. Jones trying to get the rebound. It was poked away by Brendan Houston Baldwin, and Denson comes up with the rebound. Denson splitting the defenders as a 3-on-1 fast break. Passes it. Zion Jones, corner 3, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Brendan Houston Baldwin. BHB over to Javi Moore. He just hit the last 3. Bryson Denson for 3, no good. Man, the shot opportunities for Shaw have been coming late in this last 2 minutes. Evans to LeBron, who's going to slow it down. Back over to MJ Harvey. Shot is no good and rebounded by Javi Moore. And here comes Shaw going fast. Javi. Oh, what a block by Evans. MJ Harvey, and that's a clear path foul by Zion Jones. Clearly that he just wrapped his hands around MJ Harvey. But man, that block by Kaysen Evans. He's the brother of Chase Evans. Kaysen, well, they're both seniors. Not sure if they're twins. They could be. They're both seniors. All right. Inbouncing this to Kamen Williams. Mays inside to Terry. Bounce pass to Aldridge. Stolen. George Willis. Willis with the dunk. Close to a dunk. 60-39. Shaw has cut it to 21 with 2 minutes left to go. Might be too little too late, but Shaw, they were down by 28. They're now down by 21, so they're making somewhat an effort to try to make it formidable. We have Hatchett checking into the game for the first time. And then that's going to be rebounded by Aldridge. 1:35 left to go. 60-39. Eli Deering checking back into the game. Hellman checking back into the game for Shaw. So I'm trying to get his number. That is Arnez Kellman, who's only a sophomore. Arnez Kellman, nice crossover, spin move. Kellman splitting the defenders and gets fouled. Looks like Williams on the foul. Back out to Kellerman. Kellerman with it, trying to split the defenders, and he traveled. 1:19 left to go. So Sumter County is going to take third place. And if you look at the rankings, they might end up being maybe a 16 or a 17 seed, depending on the brackets. That's going to be a foul on Terry with a minute left to go. Don't forget, we've got Carver and Hardaway, the girls' championship. It's coming. Thrift Behringer will be on the call for that and for the boys' championship. Carver Spencer. Less than a minute to go. And Paul checking into the game for Sumter County. So Coach Gentright is unloading his bench as Terry over to Paul, almost stolen. That three-point shot is up and good by Williams. What a shot there by Camion Williams. It's back to a 30-point lead for Sumter County. Denson lost it out of bounds, and Sumter County can probably just hold here and try to come out with a win. I don't think Shaw is going to foul. Paul with it, double team. Back out to Williams. Williams, get it poked away, stolen by Eli Deering. 12 seconds left to go. Eli, oh, almost had a dunk there. Bryson Denson, no good. Deering with it, 4 seconds. Deering for three, no good, back of the iron. Denson, up. Boy, that was exciting last 30 seconds. No, but Sumter County does win the game. They will take third place, and now we got to name an Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. And so I've got number 20, Jaden Galloway. Jaden Galloway was fantastic. That's not Callaway like the school up north. It's Galloway. So it's Jaden Galloway. I know, that's a My Cousin Vinny reference. All right. It's Callow, not Gallo. Anyway.
Thanks, guys.
All right. We're going to take a break. Don't forget.
We're going to end this stream and we're going to start a new one.
All right. We'll be back.